What's up, guys? Welcome to the Rundown. As always, the Rundown is presented by Sports Clips. Sport Clips just developed a brand new, super relaxing signature scent on their perfectly steamed hot towel. It's been formulated specifically to bring the relaxation of the MVP haircut experience up to another level. Make sure when you go in that you ask your stylist for the MVP experience. Not only will you get to try the new scent, but you'll get the 7-point massaging shampoo.
Ooh.
Smell like an MVP. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Now,
Awesome.
Billy, I tried to give you a 7-point massage just earlier, and you declined. You only get it at Sports Clips.
Well, this
Only
is probably
Sports Clips.
this is probably because he was distracted from fucking me over on my burrito order, which I'm not even gonna get into because it'll ruin the show.
This was a whole hour of scandal. You guys are heated.
I know. Forget the Mintzy scandal. The burrito scandal is here.
If you guys didn't know, I sit next to these two guys, and my day is 10 times more entertaining because of it. It was an
That's right.
amazing move to sit at that table.
Yeah. And he's the alpha of the square, so he kind of gets whatever he wants. Daddy wants double meat. Daddy's getting double meat.
Yeah, I learned that the
Okay?
hard way.
1 and 2.
And we're not
In your
talking.
burrito.
Yeah, we're not talking about food. We're talking about double meat. We're talking about both ends.
Well, moving into our first topic, Durant returning to the
This way.
Nets.
What happened? Who's this?
Kevin Durant said he was very unhappy with his time in Brooklyn, and
He's so uncomfortable. Come on,
no,
Billy, read that.
I'm just saying you guys probably don't.
I know
What
who
do
he
you
is.
guys-
I know more
I've
about
been to this
basketball
game.
than you.
I know,
I've been
I
to this
know.
game once. He works at the
The Nets.
no, what's the company? The place with Barclay Center, and I've been there because I like to moonlight downstairs at the fake at the secret Carbone they have there. So I've been to this game before, and I think I wore one of his little costumes. So I went. There's a boutique there. There's a big, like a little shopping area that you can go through. All these little costumes that have this like, little T-shirts like this. They have hats. They have like towels. So I went in there cruising, shopping. I have a shopping addiction, Billy.
Yes.
Anyway, I bought one of his little outfits that says his name on the back. So I know who he is.
Pat, what do you think of this move after he bad talked a lot of the people there, tried to get people fired?
How many years left does he have on his contract now?
I think
2?
Yeah, 2.
Enough. I'm over it. Move on. Who gives a fuck? Kevin Durant is, I mean, great player, one of the all-time greats, but just like, he's the glass man at this point in his career. He's getting his money. He's staying there. What's he gonna do? Go chase a title? No, he already did that with Golden State. Stay where you're at. Kyrie's gone. Kyrie's there.
Kyrie's
still there,
It's weird
yeah.
because literally his contract, there was like a thing where it's like, just can you play like this many games, which was like
It's insane, and he's got the rest built in. I'm over the entire thing.
Who's for 1 to 3, LeBron James.
Oh, here we go.
Durant and who's the third one?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Who's number 1 to 3? I'm going to say the first, King James first, Steph Curry, and then Durant. As far as popularity, money, and total wins.
Perfect.
I think that's actually very accurate.
Yeah.
I think you nailed that on all
Well,
3 fronts.
You know,
No,
I have
I'm
a thing for the NBA.
You do. Well, you have a thing. Yeah.
On and off court.
You do. Yeah, I'm over it. Who cares about this fucking? There's other things.
I mean, the
going on.
drama.
The Nets aren't
there-
going to do well.
It's just like it's a bunch of like the fact that they have that much talent, they can't get it together is kind of sad. It's like what is actually, like
Jesus.
Like, I don't know what other sport you could have, like, all this talent and just not get it together. I don't know what's going on there. I think it's bad for the league. I think it's bad for the brand. It makes people not want to tune into basketball. Just saying. Moving on.
Look what you did now, you little jerk. That was to Kevin Durant, not you, Billy.
Topic 2, Tiger Woods and Rory launching a new tech-infused golf league, the TGL. This one, when I heard about it, I know this is just like more live drama added on. Is the PGA dying? Has golf ever tickled your guys' fancy watching golf?
When Caitlyn Jenner plays, yeah.
We're doing golf with Trent and Frankie. We're going to play around out in Long Island
nice.
in the next couple weeks or so. But no, who cares?
Tiger Woods, wasn't he just driving drunk?
Yeah.
He flipped his Buick,
Filled up.
allegedly. No, I mean, I don't. So why are they doing this? Because they're too pussy to
think-
go to the Live League?
No, I think it's one of those things where they think they need to spice up golf for the new generation.
That's what Live is, except with Live you get paid. With this you get nothing.
I know, but Live is still just the same product. I mean, I think it may be a better spectacle to attend. I knew they had a bunch of like, not playground, but like resort park type stuff. Like the experience was more fun to attend in the Live. This seems like it might be more exciting to younger kids.
But what is tech infused? Like, what does that mean?
So they're using a golf simulator for the drives and then indoor putting.
So it's all. So they're playing. So the professional golfers are playing video game golf with
Yeah.
other professional golfers. That's essentially what it is, right?
Yeah, they're trying-
So it's
yeah.
gaming. It's watching people game.
But that might excite the new generation that
Like
likes
Twitch.
bright lights. Yeah.
No, hard disagree. No one cares. It's watching
mean-
video games. Shout out Game Time, but not for me.
Game time's not video games.
No, Game Time, Barstool Game Time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Game Time, love Game Time. But yeah, but with that, I feel like they're just, and who knows how much of a stake they actually have. They're probably given a huge amount, looking for the evaluation once it's out of their contract.
If you want to get paid, go to live. Why are you doing all this work? All you got to do is put your morals in your back pocket for 3 weeks and go cash in $100
I thought you guys were saying lib like liberals.
No.
That's why I gagged.
No, live. If you want to cash in, go to live. You're doing too much work. This is a workaround.
This next story is something I wish I was able to blog, but we were doing Hard Knocks late night. There's a group of orca whales that are serial killers that are killing great white sharks. Killer whales, orca whales, they get their name from being the biggest badasses in the sea. These guys take down blue whales, they'll take on great white sharks. This duo has just been murking great white sharks. Orca whales, they don't care. They're the apex predators of the sea. They will go eat a great white shark's liver and then just kill it and let the body wash ashore. Look at this. That orca whale right there isn't even going to like eat the whole thing. It's literally just ripping its liver out and eating it. That's some Liver King shit.
How does it know to go for the liver?
This is the
They
Bonnie and
smell
Clyde
it.
of
They
the sea.
smell the nutrients in the liver and they just go for it. It's candy for them.
That was me this morning waking up hungover.
Okay. But like,
Where did this
crazy.
take place? South Africa?
I think it was off the coast of
Kosovo.
Kosovo. Yeah, it was Yacht Week.
You
They
don't
put it on
go.
the show.
You don't go in the ocean anyway, so this doesn't matter to you.
No,
you
I
don't
don't-
even do a lake.
No,
which
well,
is
I
insane
fell
to
into
me.
a lake. On Barstool versus America, I had to jump into a lake, and I realized that there's no salt in that water in lakes.
Yeah, there's no salt in lakes.
But you know why I was confused? Because the Hudson River,
Oh, it's
rivers have fresh water too.
Yes.
The Hudson River's salty.
a western province. Oh, I think it's off Australia. Is that South Wales? Yeah.
No, it's South Africa. Garrett, let's make a
I
bet.
don't know. Australia and South Africa have a lot of similarities in their naming.
South Africa. Yeah,
Western
that's the-
province, South
the-
Africa.
The white
Is
capital
Shamu a
of the
killer
world.
whale, Billy?
Say again.
Shamu, is that a killer
Shamu.
whale?
Yeah. Killer whales have never killed humans in the wild, but they have in captivity.
Well, yeah, because they're pissed they're in a captivity.
Would you rather be stuck in a tank with a killer whale or a great white shark? And you have to survive for 20 minutes, but they just chummed the water.
Oh, killer whale. Killer whale.
But the killer whale is Tilikum.
Okay.
Is what?
Tilikum.
20 minutes.
Yeah. They chummed it.
What does that mean?
It means they
means
put
there's
blood
blood
in
in
it,
the
so it
water.
gets them going.
That's. So I'm gonna go with.
Because you feel like Tilikum might be in a good mood and you might be fine, but the great white's hungry as fuck. if
I
it's
feel
chummed
like
up.
you can. I think there's a mammal to mammal understanding between the whale. Like, yo, bro, we both have warm blood. Great white shark's just like,
Imagine Billy saying that to the whale.
Yo, bro.
bro, just 20 minutes.
I would rather do a shark because the
Yeah.
whales are too smart. And they don't care about the chum, but the whale knows you're in there. Sharks are like so fucking stupid, it might not know you're in there.
No.
You can just creep in a corner.
I don't think the orca whales care about, like, they don't get that bloodlust that great whites do. Great white sharks can smell a drop of blood.
Yeah, but they're aware
from
of
a
your
mile
presence. That's the thing.
away. Yeah, they are, but I feel like they know that we're not a food item.
Well, I know that whales are trainable, and I have a showmanship running through my blood. So I think I'd be able to get a routine going with one of the whales. Do you know what I mean? Like, we just synchronize swimming. I'd have her float out of the water. I'd make her go like this. You know, we'd have a whole dance number
Right.
planned by the end of the 20 minutes. So
Imagine you come back and you're riding around on its nose.
singing
In a,
Little Mermaid.
in a wetsuit?
Yeah.
Cat suit?
Yeah, I think it can turn things around pretty quickly with a great white. Oh, no, sorry, a whale.
In more news, car companies just start making drivers pay monthly subscriptions for basic features. Now, this isn't a new thing. John Deere, there was a whole scandal out west where John Deere owners were hacking their own tractors to do maintenance because you couldn't do maintenance on certain John Deere tractors without going to a John Deere dealership and getting work done, so that every asset that they sell is just a continuous income source. They're trying to do that with our cars and just basically making people subscribe to a subscription. So technically, you don't own the car.
Yeah.
You know, you'll own nothing. and
Apple's
still be
been doing
happy.
this for years with the iPhones. Every time the new one's about to come out, they fucking break your phone, so you have to go in and get a new one.
Yeah, it's $18 a month for heated seats. It's more money like for high beam assist. BMW does that. You know how in nicer cars you come around the thing, the high beam shut off so you don't blind the driver. That's $12. Like the key for like remote start. All these things are going to be charging for in the future, allegedly. They're on a pilot program right now in Europe. But the reason they're doing it is because Elon Musk started this with Tesla a couple years ago, where he was like, in order to use Uncle D, in order to use the what is it? I'm distracted. Dave's here now. I'm nervous.
In order to use a lot of their features, you'd have to pay for it.
Yeah, that was it. In order to use self-drive, you have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to pay $12,000, and now they're raising
That's
it to
understandable,
no,
but, like-
$12,000 a fucking year. And then you have to go back to do. You have to do that every year. Now they're raising prices, but other companies are starting to catch on.
What
for
happens if you buy the car? Out
You
flat?
can buy a
Well, no,
BMW and just
that's-
not use the heated
That's
seats.
what they're saying. They're trying to make assets into.
So I pay
long-term
for the car
income
that has
streams.
the ability to do the heated seats, but if I don't pay for the yearly fucking maintenance fee for it, I can't use my heated seats?
Yeah,
And I
but-
own the car.
Yes, but you're gonna pay the maintenance. You pay monthly
I'm saying
fees.
me, yeah. I'm saying, but I think what's getting on is the Hulu and the subscription plan of it all is the way of the world.
Yes.
Everyone's learning how much money they made. Why not put it in this? Why not add it to
It's only a
mortgages? It's gonna be the houses next. You want to use heat in your house? We
Yeah.
pay that monthly
Well,
anyway.
yeah.
But still.
Yeah.
More like
It was only a matter of time until they did this. But if you have the money to spend $70,000, $80,000 on a nice BMW, and okay, your monthly payment is $800. What's the difference between $800 and
So the
$820
incentive
or
for
whatever
the
it is?
customer, incentives for the customer to get their payment down, and it just makes it seem like they're getting
No,
more of an affordable
There
car.
is no incentive for the customer.
So-
This is just a money grab by the company.
It's going to be a flex. I think people will buy it. Like the people who like buying expensive shit just to buy expensive shit, they're going to like this subscription service because it's like, oh yeah, I subscribe to it. It's nothing to me, and it's just a bigger flex.
But they just did a thing, and 25% of people they surveyed said they would pay for it. But in reality, anyone who's buying that, you're not going to buy a BMW and not be able to start it remotely
Well,
because you're too cheap for $8 a month for your fucking lav key. That's insane.
It's out of our income bracket probably, but there's probably people, maybe even in this office, who
My OnlyFans gets going, it might not be.
Yeah. Well, to flex that, you'd get that subscription.
Okay.
Nick Okay, I'm gonna butcher this. Nick Kyrgios. Is it like hero? Kyrgios.
Is this the?
I think the G is silent.
Kyrgios.
This is the tennis player who dared to comment on someone who had a cocktail in her hand and was shit-faced.
Yeah, there was someone shit-faced at the match, was yelling tennis like golf.
Guilty.
That's not cool.
That was her.
But does she have grounds to sue him for saying she had 700 drinks? I think that is an exaggeration. So there might be, but you could argue that, can you sue a comedian for being at a show and saying something about you?
No,
This
you're
opens
loud and
doors.
disorderly. He can say whatever he wants about you. She's just offended and saying that she's trying to sue him for slander.
Libel is written, slander is said.
What
Slander,
she's doing is piggybacking off of like this super like I don't even know if I'm like allowed to say this.
Woke?
This like super woke like
I'm offended.
pro-feminism, how dare a man comment on a woman's body, which is not what happened, when in reality, she was drunk and screaming, and he said she looks drunk, and now she's going, what an evil, how dare you say this about me? I wasn't drinking, I'm suing you. It's no lawsuit, throw it out. This woman is an embarrassment, and this guy has every right to say what he said.
Oh, that's her?
Actually, she doesn't look that drunk.
She's drinking water in the photo. Is that water or is that
No,
vodka?
that's vodka.
But what was she yelling?
I think she was just. I think also he attracts a lot of attention from that crowd because of some of his personal disputes.
Yeah.
I think he has a little. But I think it's BS. If you're going to be acting irrational at Wimbledon, I think you deserve it.
Yeah.
But who knows what the court of law will say? They'll
It's a
probably,
classy place. Button it up, bitch.
U.S. Open is just starting too, right?
Yeah.
We should go to that.
I have a feeling
I'd be
that
honored.
he's just going to throw her like a couple. Like
He's
Oh,
gonna
fuck
throw
her.
her nothing. Fuck her.
Throw
She's
her another
like-
drink right in her face.
Yeah, throw her another drink in it. Throw her off the side of the stands for all I
Lush
care.
bitch. Oh, pardon.
Did you say that out loud?
Now we'll have impure thoughts.
moving on. An old lady drives an SUV through the
This is
mall.
about me.
This is about Joey. So funny. Interestingly enough, this is about old Nana.
Now she got behind the Subaru. She's literally on the second floor of the mall.
Yeah, this is at the
Yeah.
South Shore Mall I wish
Oh my
I wish she'd mow down the whole thing. That mall's a
No,
fucking
this
dump.
could be anyone's grandma.
That's like the Emerald Square Mall.
They really should start making.
She could have went through that. She's on the
What did
second
you say
floor.
about the South Shore Mall? I know Emerald Square. They're both not great, but Emerald Square. What does he say?
South Shore is a nice mall.
Compared
Of
to
course,
Emerald
it stands
Square,
for the
yes.
South Shore Mall.
It has a Gadzooks and a Journey. How nice can this mall be? I'm used to Short Hills.
Yeah, poor woman.
So tell us what happened, Bill.
Yeah, was she drunk? This was the woman from the tennis
She was a
match.
confused elderly lady, drives through a double-door entrance on the second floor of one of the parking garages. Oh, well, you know what? If there's a
Oh well, this is kind of sad then. Imagine this is your grandmother
that's
doing
what I'm
this.
saying. Like, if there's a lot of confusion at that age, I feel like if there's double doors and doors a car could get through from a parking lot to a mall,
Yes.
she
Especially when the intoxicating smell of the Cinnabon hits the girl's nose. Anything's possible.
So she drove up and the doors went.
Now she
and
will go delirious.
she reversed it in.
I'm gonna stop.
I could see-
Honey bun, hold on.
there's no barricades. I blame this on the mall designers. There's none of those like big concrete barricades in front of the door.
She didn't crash through a door. She just drove through
She
it.
drove through it.
Yeah, it's her fault.
This
she
is like
drove
a
pretty
blast
nicely.
from the past. I remember the inside of this mall. They had a Filene's basement.
You got fingered in the bathroom at the Burger King.
I got fingered and I blew a gentleman in the bathroom at a Burger King. The worst mall is Providence Place Mall. Out of everywhere.
Wait for Dave to
around
scream out of the office.
What's that?
I thought Dave was gonna scream again from the office.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you have
Well,
sorry, you're the host. There's one more topic, but I don't know if we're allowed to mention
Yeah,
it now that the king is back.
well,
Ooh.
I know that you're strictly.
Sickly Dickly.
Whose team are you on?
look, the whole situation.
I'm on Dave's team.
We're
What?
talking about Ben Mintz. by
Yeah,
the
we're
way.
talking
Yeah,
about Ben
why-
Mintz. I don't know too much about
Why
it.
don't we try to raise it and see how it goes?
Go ahead,
I think it would be.
Explain what happened.
Shall you invite?
Go ahead.
Austin,
Billy.
shut that door.
Austin, does he have headphones on?
we get a comment on the situation, or should we just?
You should explain what it is first, and then maybe he'll comment.
Monday night, I think it was. There was a feud that started between
Like a bat out of
the
hell.
head of our company, Dave Portnoy, and a man who was mostly unknown before any of this happened, Alex Stein.
That was a good dig.
And he, the only reason I knew Alex Stein, he was very little new, was my roommate sometimes talked about him. He's not really my roommate.
I have a name.
He talked about him prior to this.
Yeah, because he used to have these stupid videos. Like one was kind of cringy where he was like harassing AOC, and Ben was like, I knew this guy went to the same college as me like 20 years ago. It's crazy that, and they know each other.
So
And
are they close friends?
they are not, from what I know, is that they are not, they weren't in the same frat, but he was in the same frat as one of Ben's associates, and they have they met like once or twice in college, and they've, since this all has happened, have reconnected. I don't know what the extent of that reconnection is, but Ben has been in a tizzy for the past couple days because of this whole situation, even before recent things came out. I don't know what happened in phone calls. I don't know what's been
Well,
going
he
on.
called up to like randomly defend him, but it was off the record, right? And then this guy went on and made it, which is bizarre to
don't
just
think-
do it off the record.
I
And
don't
this
know-
guy went
yeah.
on a different show and basically tried to make it seem like Mintz said something negative.
Yes, I'm not sure what was said, what happened. You know, putting anything off the record stupid because it's always going to come into play. Don't know what he was trying
True
to
dat.
do there. We have the whole situation. If we want people closer to the situation to comment on it,
I just don't understand what the
I
end
don't
game,
think-
what the end game is for Mintz here.
I-
Why would you? Maybe the intention was good, but I just don't like. Why would you? I think Dave can stick up for himself. And I think he kind of ended it last night with those tweets, right?
yes, it's a whole situation right now. Hopefully,
Is he still the king of the South?
no, he is not. As of right now, if
Now who is it?
Well,
shoot,
go ahead, Billy. Ask him if he wants to come on. Go, Billy.
see.
Slowly.
Slowly. Approach with caution, Bill.
Now she will pounce.
Just go, Billy.
Wait, is Dave gonna yell at me?
Would you like to comment on the situation on the rundown?
Is he coming?
Where are we at?
We just summed up the situation. We've said that Mintz is allegedly no longer the king of the
That's
South.
That's not alleged. He's not.
He's not.
He's not.
No.
So we just want to know where you stand on this with Mintz.
He's
And where
dead
does
to
Mintz is dead to you? That means there's no coming back.
No, that's why we're gonna put a little star on it. But he is
Okay.
dead to me. I saw him out front. He looked like he was ready to cry.
Was he waiting there for you?
I said I can't even look at you, and
You
walked right by him without letting him see my face. Listen, I use this analogy in the yak, but it's crazy times. Game of Thrones just started, and if you sense weakness and somebody could be a traitor, and you don't kill them, it's almost automatic they come back and kill you.
Right.
So he really has to be taken out.
It was a social beheading. If you
Yeah, I mean, this guy threw him under the bus.
Yeah.
Badly.
He took
By going
advantage of our sweet
public.
Mintz.
Well, I don't know if they took advantage of Mintz.
Do you think there's a chance Mintzy could have said something disparaging towards you about you off the record? Because
Yes.
he's such a big fan of yours, though.
Well, why would you call this guy?
I think in Mintzy's sweet little heart.
was he trying to do a good deed, like saying that's my friend, you don't fuck with him,
Maybe.
like trying to stick up for you, but you can stick up for yourself.
No, because
Yeah.
this guy, he has the ability to DM me because I DM'd him before I knew who. So I didn't know who this person was. It all started, obviously, our head of social, Paul, the bald, loud, chewing gum guy, posted a video without watching it, which you shouldn't do when you're the head of our social. So he posted a video without watching it. Turns out it had problem gambling joke in it. We can't do that. Everyone here knows that. We just had training on that. We delete the video. This guy, who I never heard of, goes nuts. I thought he was a comedian. He's like, you guys are pussies. Like, Dave's accused of all this heinous crime. So it had nothing to do with that, as everyone knows.
Right.
Turns out this guy's a wacko political guy. I want nothing to do with him. And that's how this back and forth started. But he can DM me because I asked him to be on the podcast before I knew who he was. And I don't read. I don't have enough time in my day or energy to read his DMs. But I did see the first line. If you fire Ben Mintz, I've known him for 15 years. So it looks like he was trying to defend Ben, which
Yeah.
actually makes me want to fire Ben more. Like everything this guy says digs a deeper hole
Yeah. And
for his
just
friend
pause, yeah.
Ben Mintz.
Oh Lord.
Has Mintz tried to pull you aside and be like, here's
Yeah,
what
I
the
saw him
truth is?
out there, and I won't even. He frayed on me. I won't even look at him. I can't even look at Ben Mintz.
Well, maybe we can
What
bring
an idiot! Why would you call after? And he should have texted or DM'd because then you have the proof of
Right.
what has been said. But Ben wasn't going to say that he talked to him. This guy dragged him. This guy who he put his trust in, then exposed him for his personal gain on his show and has ruined his friend Ben Mintz's life, basically. It says the integrity and character
Yeah,
of
it's
this
okay.
guy.
I need to get my pills.
Ben Mintz put his stock in the wrong person, but it was very obvious it was already in the wrong person.
Yeah.
And now this guy thinks he can ask me if you fight. What do I care about you, dude? This other guy's irrelevant to me. Everything you say makes me want to torture Ben
And
Mintz
more.
more. Like you just said a word, there goes another fingernail. Like honestly.
Sorry.
So that sums it up. Yeah.
Look at my one.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you so much for clearing that up.
No worries,
you.
guys.
In other news, my OnlyFans is up now.
we'll be breaking all of this down on the next episode of Out and About. Wow. Well,
What
you
an
heard-
honor.
You heard it straight from the horse's mouth.
Well, what this now means is I am the MILF guy.
Oh,
and
wow.
This is not the MILF guy. We have a whole new line of MILF gear coming out. Man, I love football.
Why are you kicking him while
Number
he's down,
two.
Bill?
Does he have a better desk spot than me? I'll
Mintz?
take
Yeah.
his.
Well, we're sharing the merch bonus, so
Oh.
this might be his last paycheck, so let's try to get that
Well,
out.
I don't really think there's anything else we can add to that.
Did we congratulate Casey yesterday on the rundown? Well, I'd like to say it again. Our queen Casey is with child.
Anything else?
We could do the wheel and find out who the father is.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Brandon Walker. The jig is up. But Billy, thank you for having us. On such
Yeah, this
short
has been
notice.
fun.
Of course,
Thanks,
this
Bill.
has been great. We should do this more often.
Okay.
They should just record our conversations at the desk.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
I don't know. That's more of an off camera.
Put it on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Bill.